Why we're here is because we got a lot of, I guess, notification of something that was out on the internet. It happened to be a video that was produced inside of a home by what we believe was a kid, and the information came our way first off by the state police. Apparently some citizen had seen it, they recognized who this was, where it was coming from, and alerted authorities right away, and it happened to be the state police who they contacted first. The state police then made information along with the video to our animal control, to Jeff directly. Jeff took a look at it, realized this is an abusive situation, and one that we obviously would respond to without any hesitation or question. So the connection between the sheriff and our animal control came together, and they went out to the home to further investigate this. Now, we know a lot of people have already seen the video. It has since been taken down from the internet. I think most of you that are from the media have probably seen it. If you haven't, we'll show it again. And I say that because it was being brought to our attention. It wasn't we weren't the only ones that had seen it. There were a lot of people concerned, are we going to do something about it? And there's absolutely no question about it. Immediately once we found out about it, we responded to it and dealt with it. Incredibly graphic. I mean, if you see what this gentleman is doing to this animal in this home, there's more going around in that house than just what he was doing to that animal. It is apparent. He has a very, I guess, high intensity as far as his temperament, and what he did to this animal is uncalled for. We're not going to give you specifics on the person's name. There's no arrest made. It's still under investigation. Our reason for bringing this to everybody's attention is because we got inundated with calls and people wanting to know what we're going to do. We just want to let people know that we have handled it. Those animals have been taken out of the home. They are here at the animal shelter where they're being cared for until this particular case is resolved. So I think people probably, when they see the video, will recognize possibly the individual. He does have a reputation of dealing with animals, and I say that because I think that might be part of his livelihood. As surprisingly as it may be, I think that's what he is, a veterinarian. And when you see this, it's surprising that somebody would even think about handling or treating a dog the way he did. So there's a lot more to this particular case that we're going to be dealing with. Obviously from the children's perspective inside the home, the animals that we're dealing with, and a possible domestic issue that might be involved in this as well. So again, it's still part of the investigation. We just want to let people know that we are handling this. After you see the video, you'll know why many people called us and said, hey, what's going on here? And we do encourage people that if they do see these things on the internet, please don't hesitate to get a hold of law enforcement, whatever it might be, because sometimes we can't see what's going on inside of a household, but when somebody posts something and puts it out there, we will respond and we will react to that. So with that, I want to turn it over to Tony Wickersham, the sheriff, to kind of make a few comments as well. Tony?
Yeah, at this point in the today, the investigation, Chief Randazzo did contact the office and asked for assistance going to the home up in Ray Township, and our deputies and command officers did respond, and we assisted at this point. There'll be the report, the investigation, the video. Our detective bureau will run with the case and get all the appropriate facts, put it together, and present the case to the prosecutor at a later date. So at this point, it's an ongoing investigation, and at again, this point, that's all I really want to say. And again, we want to put out that don't ever hesitate to pick up the phone and call 911 or report or forward any type of, whether it's animal abuse, anything that just doesn't look right or looks criminal in nature. Law enforcement is always here to step up, move forward, and do investigations. So thank you.
Tony. And again, we caution you, if you haven't seen it, again, I know many people have, if you haven't seen it, your first view at this is pretty sad. I mean, it's going to be emotional for you. It was the first time I saw it. I mean, I'm one that's, very much an advocate on behalf of the animals that often don't have somebody up there stepping up for them. But Jeff and his team, we got incredible resources out there in the community, people that are out there working with us that are very much advocates for animals. They reached out and were concerned about this as well, wanting to make sure something was being done. We told them we were, and in fact, we have the animals here. They were very satisfied with that. So wherever this case goes throughout the process, we know we have the advocacy. We have these animals back. We're going to be making sure that we're taking care of watching where this goes to make sure somebody's held accountable for their actions in this particular case. With that, Jeff is the guy that leads our animal control here in Macomb County, but he also brings a lot of these organizations together for the support of the animals, as you may see around here and as well inside these walls here. So Jeff, if you come out and say a few words.
Yeah, good afternoon. I think an important message to take away again is if you see something, you need to say something. And I think it's important to recognize that in Macomb County, when we see something like this, we will never sit idly by. I will enact all our resources that we have, the Sheriff's Department and 12 other law enforcement agencies, to make sure that people that do crimes like this, they're definitely held accountable.
Thank you, Jeff. And what we're going to do is we're going to show the video if you haven't seen it. It has since been removed from the internet, and I think it was by somebody in the house who realized it got out, and it was out there. There is concern about some safety of some things going on in the home, and I know Tony's alerted to that. He's going to make sure that there is no repercussions from any family members from what happened. It was surprising somebody videotaped this while it was actually happening. We believe it was one of the kids inside the house. Basically, looking at it, and if you actually saw the post that went along with it, given in the press, this is just a life in a day, what goes on inside of our home. And that was actually part of the posting that was going on. It was almost like this is the norm that we see every day. And it was very, very graphic and very sad. Hard to imagine, that kids inside of home would see what is happening, especially with what this guy was doing to the animal. You wonder if that is something that might even be happening with some of the other people inside that home. So it is something we're alerted to, and there's going to be part of that investigation as it continues. So with that, if you have any questions, we'll answer those. Unless you want to just go to the video real quick, we can kind of show that so you have an understanding.
I was having trouble hearing you. So the person who was doing the abuse has been identified and contacted
Yes.
with that person?
Yes.
And no arrest?
Not yet, as of yet.
Is their practice still open? Are they still practicing and seeing other animals?
Yes.
You're saying it was a veterinarian?
That is his livelihood, yes.
Or it was inside his own?
It was at his home.
His own animal?
Yes.
How many animals are we talking?
There was one that's involved in this situation. There were 3 that were inside the house. We have all 3 here in care of the animal control facility right now.
All dogs?
It's none of these animals here. These are up for adoption, so Jamie, if you'd like to grab one, take one home, we'll work that up. So these animals are available for adoption. So
Do you anticipate an arrest?
we anticipate something happening with this case. So, when you see it, you'll understand. And you would probably expect something to be done as a result of the actions by this individual.
Have the pet owners been alerted that go to that practice? Like, what's going on?
Yeah, we have not done any of that. So he has not been charged criminally yet, so we're not about to do that just yet.
To be clear, this is not any animals involved in his practice. These are his personal animals.
Correct. Yes, we believe all 3 of these.
I'm sorry, we're talking 3 dogs? Or
3 dogs. Yes, 3 dogs, but it was one individual dog that was being, abused in this situation.
For those of us playing catch up a little bit, when did this video post?
Posted late last night. In the middle of the night, I believe, is when we got it. And after Jeff saw it, when he got onto his website, he immediately called me and said, "Hey, we're going to go out there. What do you think about getting hold of the sheriff?" And I called Tony right away. Says, "Let's meet out there." Animal control is the responsibility of the executive's office, just so you know. But they work hand in hand with law enforcement, so that's why we made the connection. So it was late last night is when it was posted. This morning is when we put it out there.
What platform?
YouTube. Yeah, YouTube.
Can you talk about the abuse?
You'll see it. It's pretty graphic. The guy he stalked the dog inside this home. He's angry with the dog for some reason. It's a small area inside the home, from the bedrooms to the kitchen area. And when he stalks the dog, you see he's going after it. He is, very vocal, yelling at this dog, who is cowering. This dog was afraid. It was a German Shepherd, and this dog was afraid of this large man. And when he finally got a hold of the dog, just grabbed him, threw him down, and started choking the dog out. Got in his face, almost as if he looked like he was biting the dog. And then he takes the dog and then slams it down several times. And you can hear the yiping and just the graphic nature of the dog scream. Whoa, that just...
As he's doing it,
He's being videotaped throughout the whole thing. I don't think he realized it. So,
Other child was
by somebody in the home, one of the, I believe, one of the kids inside the home.
the dog is injured?
Don't know about the extent of the injuries. Jeff's going to be working on all that. He's got staff here that'll take a look at all the injuries and stuff. So, it's just it was shocking. When you see it, it's going to be shocking.
Can you share who's in the home? Meaning, I assume.
I'm just going to say there were some kids and the wife.
Children?
There were kids and a wife in the home. How many? I'm not going to get too detailed on all that. But there were wife and kids at the home. So, I don't know that. When you talk about the kids and the family members, I don't know that their lives are in jeopardy. Oh, I'm sorry.
veterinary.
Oh, that I could imagine that's going to be of a concern for him, depending on the outcome of this particular case. So,
Can you share what, appreciating this is all still fluid, what would he potentially be facing? What would be considered?
yeah, I'm not sure what the actual charges would be, if there is any.
Animal cruelty is what we're looking at.
Right.
You know, the extent of
Is
the
that a
time on something
4-year
like that.
felony, do you know?
I do not know it. Again, I don't want to speak too much because I got to let my investigators, obviously there's the video, but now there's, what led up to it, what transpired. They need to interview the witnesses that are inside the house and find out exactly what was going on. So right now I want to be cautious in what I say. The video will speak for itself, but once all the reports are done and the investigation's done, a package will be put together and they'll sit down with a prosecutor and look at what appropriate charges should be filed
How
in
long
this
do you think
case.
that will take?
A few days.
Yeah.
My ignorance here, what gave you the authority to impound all the animals in the neighborhood?
This guy right here and his authority. So anytime there's it looks like as though an animal is in danger or concern, we have the right to go ahead and take them out of that home. And so he did that. Jeff did, and there was no reluctance on behalf of the wife who was at the home at the time. So
Is it thought to keep the animals permanently away from him?
it's all going to be depending on the court case and how far this flows. It'll be up to the courts to determine if and when this person is able to get those dogs back. So again, this is fluid. Our main interest in trying to get the attention of the public through the media was basically let better avenue to let people know that if something's happening, we are responding to it, and that's kind of what we're doing here today. But also to put out that further call for people that if they do see something, say something, as Jeff had mentioned. You see something like this happening, please let us know, and we will follow through as you're hearing right now. There will be a continuation in the investigation, as Sheriff Wickersham had mentioned, along with Jeff, to find out exactly how far this goes with this particular individual.
My last question, and I want to clarify if I misheard you. I thought you alluded to potentially looking into possible abuse beyond the animals in that home. Is there something that leads you to believe there?
Yeah,
was
you could
abuse
just,
at home
I
beyond-
mean, the temperament of this individual in that home was very aggressive, and you can see that the children, based on some of their postings, saying, it's almost like a typical day, in the house here. This is a kind of life in the day of what goes on in this house. Boy, that doesn't raise an eyebrow. Makes you wonder, this kid is just kind of like videotaping this happening with somebody abusing a dog and saying, posting it on the internet as if this is just normal. That's not normal. I don't know anybody that would want to videotape that could actually stomach seeing that happening, much less videotape it and then put it out as if this is a life in a day. So yeah, there is a lot of concern, beyond just what he did to these dogs, of what's happening in that home. So, and that will be investigated further. So.
Is it typical to investigate child abuse, spousal abuse, when an animal is being abused?
Yeah, I think a lot of times they go hand in hand. I think when you have animal abuse or cruelty, and then even if you remove those animals, then we always worry about the family members.
It's always looked at. You never just kind of ignore that factor.
And then I'm not going to be able to identify the breed of the dog or how much it weighs. Could we get that information? I don't want to interrupt anyone.
It looks to be about a medium-sized German Shepherd dog, I would assume. So the approximate weight, yeah.
I lied about the last question. Was the video taken down willfully by
No, it was taken down as they approached the home, and we were getting information from the homeowners, the lady that was there, the wife, and dealing with the dog. Somehow it got removed, and so they took it down. I gotta believe it was taken down by somebody in the household, or possibly even the male subject in this particular case. So they took it down.
after you all had reached out to them?
Yes.
And
Yes.
you said the wife cooperated with police?
Yes, very much so. Yes. Yes. Yeah, full cooperation. So.
It's just that one video, it wasn't like a series of videos that they made.
Correct. Correct.
Beyond the animal involved, were there any other physical signs of trauma to any other dogs that were taken?
No, there was. It looked like two dogs had probably gotten into a scuffle, and that's how I think the situation escalated. So one dog did receive sutures in its ear from the result of the two dogs scuffling.
But nothing from the slamming or anything?
No,
Doing
our
it.
veterinary team's looking them over, so we're looking into all that now.
The dog that was injured, is that the same dog that was being abused?
No.
That's a different.
Correct.
Yeah.
Was there any signs of abuse on the dog that was?
That's what we're looking at now. So the veterinary team's in the back looking at all the dogs, all three of them.
How does this kind of activity change a dog's behavior?
Say it again.
How does this kind of activity change a dog's behavior?
Well, yeah, you look at this dog, and again, when you watch the video, I mean, it's pretty apparent. I mean, you talk about changing a behavior. The way this guy acted towards that dog and what he did in his unbelievably aggressive nature, it changed this dog's behavior to where it was cowering, it was crying. I mean, it was almost like a cry for help as he was, choking it out, and I mean, right in the face and slamming that dog to the ground. I mean, it slammed his head right on the actual flooring in the kitchen. So, and you could tell this dog was screaming and crying. I mean, it'll take your breath away. So it changed that dog's behavior immediately. You could tell, you could sense the fear in that German Shepherd by seeing this video and listening to how it reacted. So, you know, does that change the temperament of it as it moves along in life? I got to believe it does. You know, it possibly will make it even more aggressive if that individual isn't there, which I would consider the alpha. You know, there's no question he was the alpha, the male subject in this, and that dog was cowering to him. And I got to believe if he's removed from that situation, that dog may try to emulate that and try to be the alpha, you know, and possibly prey on the other dogs or somebody else in the household. So that's not surprising, right? Yeah. So in fact, that's why some of these dogs are here. You're videotaping a couple of them. You got this one pit bull that's over here. It took him a while to want to come to you. You went to him with a camera and he kind of ran away. It took a while, it took some coaxing to get him to want to come to you. And when he does, his tail's wagging, he's all excited. But somewhere along the way, you got to believe he was probably abused by somebody, and thus he was afraid, you know, because of that physical encounter he's had with some human being. So, but again, that's what we're here for. So, all right, if there's no other questions, we'll let Kim go ahead and cue that up.